If you had to add one element to Miami hospitality to lift it up more, or give it a jolt, what would you add to it?
I think we're living it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think we're living it. I think that I don't need to add anything. I think people need to keep on doing what they're doing.
Right.
Because what has always separated, good, just a whatever food city, transient tourist trap to really great, food destinations is smaller market people doing really special shit and continuing to do so. Just keeping, pushing on, the fact that there are chefs that own their own places and that they dictate term and they do their thing. And, there's so many, the Pablo Zitzmans of the world, what the kids at Boya Day do, those kind of things are going to continue to make Miami special, like bakeries, what Zach does, what Caracas Bakery is doing, what so many people are doing. It's just continuing to push it along.
Right.
So I don't think that we need to change much. I think we just need to continue doing what we're doing. I think in a lot of ways, if we continue doing what we're doing, it's but it's the quote I tell all my teams all the time. It's be so good that they can't ignore you.
Right.
Right? The bare bones Miami hospitality groups, whether it's coffee or bakeries or restaurants or whatever it is, they're all really good. Just keep on being really fucking good.
Right.
So that way we can drown the Carbones of the world out, right? And we continue to drown them out.
Right.
And we continue to push along, and that's what will continue to put us make us special. And I think furthermore, the guest needs to, and they do, right? All those places are busy.
Right.
People go to those restaurants, right?
Sure.
But it's also valuing the restaurants that have been there for a very long time.
Right.
And, I make it a point that at a lot of my week when I go out dining is in, I love how he tops mine off really high. Niall knows me super well. When I go to some of these places that have been there for 30 years.
Right.
Pamela's restaurant, it's a Chilean restaurant that's been there for 35 years.
Many times. Yeah.
I went there on a Tuesday, slammed. Yeah. You go to Matsuri on a fucking Sunday at 5,
right.
You have to wait 30 minutes for a table. Arbetters on a Tuesday afternoon, you're going to have to wait in line. Shit like that really matters.
And I think that's the non-sexy true answer for whenever you're mentoring someone, you're talking to a new entrepreneur, a new chef. It's not sexy, because they see, in business, they see the exit that, they were in business for 3 years and they sold for $1 billion. And it's for every one of those, there's 1,000 dudes that are just doing the same thing correctly for 20 plus years and making something out of it.